Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Speedy here, and today we're back on Global Grand Cross, and today I'll be showing you guys which heroes to prioritize first, which heroes to level up first, and what to do in the beginning. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, drop a like on this video. I know a lot of people actually are watching my video and actually aren't subscribed, so make sure you guys, subscribe, stick around, because we'll be posting a lot of Grand Cross content. So let's just get into it. I'm pretty sure everybody that's been watching my recent videos are relatively new to Grand Cross. This is their first time playing Grand Cross, the global version that is, and they really don't know who to focus on. I've been seeing a lot of people tweet at me actually of them focusing on the wrong units. For example, I saw somebody today focus on Griamore, one of the worst units you can focus on global, and I was like, no, you shouldn't do that. It's like literally wasting resources. And I've seen a lot of mistakes people are making on they don't know what units to focus on first. So let me tell you, the first unit you guys should focus on is going to be this blue Meliodas actually. So if you guys do not know, once you start off global, there is a tab up here next to the event, next to Hawk. It's Diane, and it says Hero Way. Now what this Hero Way is basically a free, kind of like a free step to getting Meliodas to level 65 actually. You can actually get him below 65, and also 3 stars. So if you follow the missions and complete the missions of Diane up here on the Hero Way, you get him to, level 65. Mine's level 60, so I haven't used any of my experience potions on him as of yet, but I will eventually get him to level 65, 3 stars, and all shenanigans. Not to mention, this Meliodas is actually pretty decent if you actually do use him on your team, so he's not a bad unit whatsoever. So yeah, also note, you also get a bunch of items by doing that, and also you also do get a guaranteed SSR ticket to do your summon on the banner. I actually did mine. I think I pulled Helbram with my pull, so definitely a good pull. I pulled this guy with my guaranteed SSR ticket for doing the Hero Way missions, so that was very, very good. So blue Meliodas should be your first focus to kind of get that SSR ticket and start working on it. Now obviously that you can't really get Meliodas to 6 star, or what's it called, 3 star, unless you do story. So I'm pretty sure everybody who's been playing has kind of been going through the story, and you have to be at least to chapter 3 in order for you to get Meliodas to 3 star at that level. Okay. Now the next unit you should be focusing on, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have been re-rolling and all that kind of stuff, and you might think, oh, Speedy, is it the Meliodas, the green Meliodas you should focus on? No. The next guy you should focus on is Blue King, okay? Blue King is a phenomenal unit. He is very, very good, and make sure you guys level him up because he is the top unit. The best unit right now in Global is this Blue King. There is no unit right now in Global that is better than this King. Obviously, when more units come out, there's going to be a few units that are better than King, but King has still stayed top tier on JP for the past 8 months, okay? He is that good of a unit, just from the simple fact that he can heal, he can petrify, he's an AoE attacker, just overall a phenomenal unit. His heal card is just insane in PvP and PvE. He heals, he can cleanse, super good. His attack card, he can petrify, that's what makes him so good. That's why he is super, super good. And his AoE, ultimate, is just, it cleans the field. That's how good he is. So yeah, I mean, he's got UR gear on JP. I'm not gonna get into UR gear now because that's like a whole different topic for a different video, but UR gear for this man is insane. He has one of the highest, higher HP stats in the game once you give him to UR gear. So make sure you guys are focusing on King. That's who I'm focusing here, you guys will see. So King is my second rank 3 unit with these stars, so I'm trying to work on getting him 4 stars, and then all this other stuff will come down later around the road. So yes, also I am able to limit break now. It's just an issue is the SSR pendants. SSR pendants are a big issue for me right now because I really don't want to spend any money to buy SSR pendants, so I'm just been hoping I get a drop from the dungeon mission. If you guys do not know where you get SSR pendants, you click battle, you go to special dungeons, and then you get them on the events right here. I actually am going to get one here pretty soon once I fill the meter to 100%. And I just do the gold stage because gold is also a necessity in the game. I do this last stage and it has a 2% chance to drop SSR pendant. So that's the way I've been getting my SSR pendants. You do get some from the story, but not as many as you think. Hopefully soon enough they do release some, you know, SSR pendant missions where you can get a few SSR pendants. But SSR pendants are a big problem right now, as well as gold. Gold is also a big issue for me right now. So I believe everybody is struggling with the same struggles that I'm going through. I'm pretty sure you guys are going through them as well. Right now, actually, on global, there is what's it called? There's an increase in experience gain. So, for example, let me see. Heroes in enhance, super, and ultra success rate increased. So what that means is basically you have a higher chance of getting a multiplier of 150 and 200% if you're leveling up a unit. So, for example, actually, do want to plan on working on this Elizabeth. This Elizabeth is actually going to be super good for me early on, especially doing the Red Demon. So I actually am going to evolve her here to UR, or to SSR, my bad, and then eventually get her to UR as well. This Elizabeth Hawk is actually really good for the Red Demon. She is one of the main units you can bring if you don't have Slater, which is a main DPS unit for that event. So right here, I'm only going to fear this. Hopefully we get a boosted rate chance of enhancement right here, which we do 150%. So that actually helps me get her closer and closer to level up. So hopefully we can get another one here with just 2 and help us get her to 200. Okay, we didn't get that time, but that's fine. Let me use these 2. Hopefully get our boosted chance here, so we don't have to use any more potions. Perfect. Oh, we don't. Nice, dude. We're getting unlucky. And I'll just use this one and get her to level 50. Once I farm books, I will get her to UR, and I will feed her these dupes right here that I have. So she's going to be doing some insane damage with her ultimate. But I'm waiting for a few more pieces so I can use Ellie Hawk here. I still need Gustav to actually make her work properly. If you guys don't know how her strategy works, is basically use her and then you freeze every time on Red Demon, and then every time with her passive ability, right? She increases her basic stats by 10% at the start of the next turn if hero doesn't take any damage, so she can basically stack infinitely. That's why she is so good. So your focus right now should be, like I said, King. And then your second focus should be a unit that's going to absolutely decimate the Red Demon. King is also good for the Red Demon. That's why you should focus King first. Next unit you should focus on is probably Diane. Diane is super good. She's an AoE unit. She has an AoE also ultimate. She is self-sufficient with attack. She does very good damage. And she's also super good for PvP. She's another unit you should actually focus on because she will help you climb the ranks of PvP relatively faster than if you were to use a different unit, because having King and Diane on the same team in PvP is actually going to speed things up faster. And right now should be the time you will do PvP, or you should be doing PvP right now, so you can climb through the ranks before you start playing real players come a week or 2 from now. Once everybody is settled in the game, everybody has their teams ready and are starting to actually play PvP. And then yeah, so you should get ahead of the game right now and go ahead and play PvP, so you get ahead of the game and you get those, you know, 50 to 60 gems a week. That's what I'm shooting for right now. That's what I'm aiming for. Next unit you can focus on is Meliodas. Let me completely fair with you guys. This Meliodas is good. You should at least get him to level 65 or 70. No further leveling up for this Meliodas is needed. On my JP account, he's only level 75. Get used a lot, okay? Eventually, this game is going to release other Meliodases. There's going to be other Meliodases, especially Demon Meliodases. And you can't run this Meliodas with a Demon Meliodas because they do share the same name, it's the same character. And then once those Demon Meliodases are released, like, you will never run this counter Meliodas again, because the other Meliodas is going to be way superior to this one. So I really recommend don't even, you know, invest in this Meliodas as much as you think. He's only good as a starter to, like, kind of help you through the story mode. Like, he's not even necessary technically for the story mode because of how units are set up now and the strategies we do have. So he's really not necessary for story mode, but he is the best unit for story mode because he's going to help you do story mode way quicker and way faster than intended. But this Meliodas should be like 3rd or 4th to focus on right now on global. Depending on the next banner that comes out on global, it's really going to determine whether or not you should focus on this Meliodas or not. Next is this Bond right here. This Bond is actually super good. He's an SR. Story mode actually kind of forces you to get him to UR to get the challenge completed. So if you do want to focus on this Meliodas, you can. He's going to help you focus, or he's going to help you through the story mode, because some stages do require you to use Bond. And he's also good with his attack skill right here. He actually does deplete one ultimate move gauge from your opponent, which does come in handy actually quite a lot doing story. So this guy should be like, out of the 4 or 5 units I mentioned, he should be last for you to focus on, because like I said, there's gonna be Coin Shop Bond too. I don't know when he's coming, but as of right now, this is the best Bond right now in the game, in my personal opinion. Some might say, oh, it's Nunchuck Bond, which, I mean, you could make an argument for Nunchuck Bond being the best Bond in the game, but even so, actually, you know what? I would put Nunchuck Bond over that Bond, because this Nunchuck Bond also, he decreases rank, and then he just does a lot of damage. But I feel like removing ultimate gauge is a little bit better than decreasing a card, so in my personal opinion. So I gave you guys the units you should be focusing on right now. You shouldn't really be focusing on like spreading your resources over like 10 units. You should be really focusing on like 1 or 2 from the beginning. King being one of them, your first unit, main priority to focus on. Second being Diane. These are all free play units, guys. You get them from story. Third being this guy right here. Actually, no. Yeah, the green Meliodas. First, technically, should be this guy, but like I said, you have to do story mode first to do it. And then having a red demon unit, for example, like Elihawk, like that. And then, you know, fifth being Bond. So, hopefully, guys, this helped you guys in any way possible. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer them. And then I believe we should be getting an update, I believe next week or the following week, which should bring a banner as well. So I'm excited to see what banner that's going to be. There's speculations of what the banner could be. People are speculating it's going to be Merlin and Helbram. If that is the case, those units are actually very, very good. And they're most likely going to be a summon, at least for me. If you guys want to save your, you know, your gems or your diamonds, there really is no point in saving them on this game, because you get so much. So I recommend summoning in the next banner. Do not summon on this banner anymore. I just did my one rotation, I stopped. I'm saving my gems for the next banner. And yeah, so hopefully guys this helped. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I'll be glad to answer them, and I shall catch you guys in the next video. Peace.